Hey everyone, it's Rachel Gonkovic with Long and Foster, and I'm here at Details in Design, and we're about to go in and talk to Amanda because if you're like me and you've been in your house for a while or just bought a house and you just don't know where to start to get the room of your dreams, Amanda's going to go give us some good tips. So we'll see her inside. Thanks.
Hi, I am Amanda, owner of Details in Design, owner and creative director. So today we're going to give you some creative tips because a lot of people come to us. This is the shop location, and so people will come to us asking questions about their home and asking questions about how to style and decorate and usages for different products that we sell here. So they'll come to us in all different phases of design. And this store is really geared towards the final portion of the design phase where you're accessorizing and you want the home to feel really beautiful, but also really usable. So what we do initially in our design phase is we ask people a series of very basic introductory questions about your home. And I encourage people, whether they've just moved in somewhere or whether they've lived there multiple years, to start over by asking yourself some really generic basic questions. Like we ask people all the time, we say, how long do you plan to live in this home? And if I ask it to the husband and the wife at the same time, the husband will say, oh, we're moving in a year to a beach house. And the wife will say, this is our forever home. So it's aligning everyone, and that really helps set the tone for how you're going to use it. So for instance, if you are going to live in the home for 5 years, or if you plan to sell it, we would probably give you different direction on how to accessorize it, maybe declutter, figure out products that you love, but you don't have 100 of them sitting on the counter, and we have different ways to do that. So we tell everybody here at the shop, things don't have to just look pretty. Like for instance, these can sit on bookshelves, they can sit in your bathroom, but they also get filled with things. So bath soaps, Q-tips, anything that you can think of that just creates clutter, they go away here. We've even used them for remotes. So in countertops and in kitchens, in living rooms on shelves, and like I said, in bathrooms on countertops. The other questions that we ask people a lot are, what's your favorite piece of furniture? What's your favorite accessory? What's your favorite color in the space? And again, these seem like very generic questions, but when you answer them, you start to realize, okay, my favorite color is blush pink. Okay, well, let's walk throughout your home. Where do you have blush pink? Is it just, if it's in your bathroom, is it existing in your bathroom? If not, why can't we get you some hand towels, some bath towels, something that makes that space make you feel really happy? And I think that a lot of times color is subtly what makes people feel happy. If you think about in the morning when you get up and you get dressed, it's a very similar situation. You're putting on something that reflects the way that you feel. So on a day-to-day basis, I really think that the little accessories go a long way in contributing to your day-to-day happiness. It might sound so small and insignificant, but if you love the color blush pink like I do, if it's non-existent in your home because you have a home filled with boys, well, how do we get you a little bit of that blush pink to make you feel happier? Is it in one of our tea towels that has just a hint of it, just enough, just a hint? Is it a throw pillow that goes on your favorite chair that's all white? Is it just a candle that you can pull out and light? These are beautiful, but just has a hint of it and incorporates other colors. But it's something that you see every day in an area that makes you feel really happy. Okay, so we get asked a lot of times, someone will come in and say, what is this? And I'm like, well, it's a beautiful water pitcher. And they're like, we don't really use a water pitcher. But if you think about it, if you fill this with water and then put a lemon and a lime in it, and you set that out when you're entertaining, that can be for a small dinner party. It could be something that you have day and night with your family, but it's just about using the pieces that are also beautiful. We go to cake plates. Again, function, it's called a cake plate, but there are so many usages for this. We've had people who actually use these. They roll up little hand towels in a bathroom and they stick them up there. It's just because it's a piece that they love. Obviously, it's a beautiful cake plate, but there are so many different ways to use it. So when people come in here, if we're training someone new that works at the store, I tell them, I'm like, I want you to walk around, pick up a piece and think, what would I use it for? Not just what the manual tells you to use it for, because it encourages you to think outside of the box and be creative. And I was saying, these are obviously kitchen canisters, but I use them in my own personal mudroom, and I put in where we do the laundry, and I have all of my pods, my laundry pods filled with it. And then I have one of our little wooden scoops next to it. So every time I'm doing laundry, I'm not walking in there thinking I have to do another load of laundry. I walk in, I'm like, it's beautiful. Like, it makes me feel calm and makes me feel happy being in the space. So it's, again, the end use and being creative and thinking through different ways to use all the products.